This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life.
From the Corrections Omissions Department. Did I just stumble?
Really,
I just stumbled through that.
Didn't
Fuck.
Let's celebrate Christmas by concocting the liquor we call Murderling.
I'm completely fucked up. I have no idea what you've just been talking about.
Got right up to the gate in the front, the rail thingy. Fence. Fence is the word I'm looking for.
They need to if you're just listening to this episode this is the first episode out of all of our episodes that you started listening to.
You guys need to get your shit together.
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
Finally, a new one.
Yeah, that was good. I like this. I didn't even remember the fence one.
I just stumbled across it.
Yeah.
Like, I finally just bit the bullet and was like, fuck it. Let me just start listening to random podcasts and just clicking around and I found the fucker and I'm super stoked because I think it sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, I just when I was falling asleep in the car the other day, I put on the best of episodes 1 through 7.
Yeah.
And
is there a lot in there? Or?
No, it's just so bad.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah. 1 through 4 are terrible, and then 5 is when we start to like figure it out.
Yeah. The worst part about that is that is the best I had. That was the absolute best out of all of those that Did
you post the YouTube link?
I should have. I'm about to share it. I'm a little late to the party here. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, here it is.
Hold on, everybody.
I found it.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So we're just gonna do some networking here for a second.
I gotta pause the iTunes voice. This is a mess. I totally forgot. Yeah. I'm like all flustered because I got home and I was excited to do the show because I got a lot of shit to talk about. But I also realized how much I never looked at this week, like that I wanted to. It was fuck. I came home and today I listened to the outro or the new show intro music, and I was like, I heard this loud pop as soon as the music hits in that cymbal smash. There was this loud like bass pop, like real loud. Yeah. It fucked. I thought it blew out the speakers in my car. So I rushed home. I had to do that. And then I realized all the video settings and stuff for YouTube might be all out of whack. I just realized how far back I'm sitting. And I've always wanted to look into those. And I started fucking with those, and then for some reason the intro, the audio cut that I had was fucked up, and I couldn't tell, so I had to redo a bunch of shit, and it was a pain in the ass, man. I had a lot of trouble here, so I'm kind of like.
Well, I think it sounded good. I mean,
yeah, I think so. Nice. I think it sounds all right. I want to expand it a little bit, but it's tricky with the intro. Believe it or not, the intro music is a little short before it kicks in. It's not a lot of time.
It seems like that was the shortest one.
I know, right? Yeah. It does seem that way, but the audio clips are usually so small.
That's probably why.
And these ones...
It was just me stumbling for like a full 5 seconds.
Well, yeah, these ones are a little longer because you need to have a little bit of context in there or it's not funny. It's just us stumbling, you know? Like the thing with the fence thing. I was laughing about that for like fucking
What episode was that?
I don't even remember. I don't even remember. I was just pulling from everywhere. I probably should have done a better job labeling. You know, there's a couple sound guys out there would be smacking my pee-pee for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just it came together. I like it. I think it's it was fucking cool. So anyway, episode 50, off and running, new intro. And lots of shit going on this week, but we always start with the drinks.
Yeah.
So what are
you drinking? I already talked about mine because it looks like medicine.
Well, this is a bottle that I got from someone at my job. I can't really say who and everything like that and like where, my business and everything like that because they're in the public eye, so it might reflect, this show might reflect badly on them. But it was this was produced for them by Cherry Valley Vineyards.
Okay.
And it's a holiday spice wine, but it's
Okay.
like a cranberry spice wine. And
Mhm.
I tried a little bit of it before.
Can I see it? I should not read the label, I'm guessing, huh?
Don't read it out loud. No,
Yeah.
there's nothing to it. It's like
Okay.
just a regular whatever. But it's fucking incredibly sweet.
Well, we can plug the vineyard.
I did. Cherry Valley Vineyards.
Oh, okay. I wasn't listening.
Yeah. It's super sweet. Just be prepared.
It tastes like something I've had before.
What is she doing? Brooke, I can hear you.
It's really good,
It's actually
but it's sweet. Yeah.
It's so fucking sweet, but it actually tastes really goddamn good if you like
Yeah.
something like incredibly sweet like that.
I would take this and mix it with like
Seltzer?
like Captain Morgan and apple cider.
Ooh. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm going to pull her full
Or
glass.
actually even just dark rum and apple cider. I think the Captain Morgan would be too much.
I'm going to make a spritzer out of it.
Yeah. A spritzer.
Spritzer. I have to be careful so I don't spill all over my stuff, so I got to make sure I open it all above all of my stuff. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
And you talked did you talk about that just
No,
now?
no, I talked about it with you and I was curious as to what you had.
It's so loud. Okay. go
Yeah.
ahead.
So it's I just saw this. This is kind of becoming the new thing with all the root beers. Is just soda with booze in it.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. Like, why wouldn't you? It's just a malt beverage. But this is Henry's hard soda, and it's like a hard ginger ale. So I thought I'd kind of change things up and talk about. I think I've had the root beer on here one time.
Yeah.
And it's just soda.
Yeah.
If you like soda and you don't really like alcohol, this is for you.
Yeah.
But for me, like I would put booze in this because
Yeah.
it just tastes like ginger ale. So if you like ginger ale, you'll like this.
I can't have it because of my
No.
tummy.
Yeah,
But
it is not gluten free.
it's so weird that they're putting this shit out, this type of stuff out,
Mhm.
and they're making it not gluten free. Like you figure they
It's
would try
malt,
and aim
but
for that.
Like I said before, it's because it's malt liquor. They can sell it in a gas station.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
It's beer. It's technically beer.
Yeah.
But if you took ginger ale and you put vodka in it, you can't sell that at a gas station.
Right.
You can only sell it at a liquor store. Nobody's going to pay that kind of premium.
Yeah.
You know, I guess you could, but it would be such a specialty thing. Like the Jack Daniels ones. Those actually have Jack Daniels in them. That's why you can buy them at the liquor store. You usually can't buy them at the beer distributor.
Oh, shut up!
I'm going to shoot the dogs.
Oh my God, every little
Mm.
thing's bugging me now too.
Yeah, so it tastes like better than Schweppes ginger ale, and it's made with cane sugar instead of corn syrup. So
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, so this is a lot of calories for me tonight.
It's
but whatever.
all natural.
Yeah.
So, before we
Is that my pen? Give me that.
is this your pen?
I think so.
It's like ultra fine point. Oh man, I like that pen.
I know it's a great pen. Yeah, it's a Pilot Precise V5 RT. This is like $3.99 for this fucking pen.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
You can
fucking-
keep using it. Just give it back.
I only use it for this because
yeah?
I like the way it writes, and I can
Yeah.
write quickly with it. So, I guess the shitty news we can go into. You want to just start with that?
Everyone's dead.
Everyone is dead. Oh, I want to talk about my Lucky Jeans though.
Like they're lucky, or the Lucky is the brand.
They're lucky now. Here,
Mhm.
check this out. I'll show you the picture. I'll explain everybody what I found.
Explain, everyone. You found $23 in your jeans.
In this fucking shitty pair of holy ass
Mhm.
jeans. Like I came home and I was like, they're my
Mhm.
most comfortable pair of jeans. And I was wearing my work jeans all day. I just wanted to fucking change.
Uh-huh.
So I go to put those goddamn things on and I put my hand in the pocket. It's like they're like wadded up.
Yeah, went through the wash.
$23. No.
No,
I
no,
must've-
they're just gross.
I must have wore them once and threw them back in the thing. And they've been sitting in there since,
I don't know if I'd consider that lucky because it's your own money.
I guess, but I don't know. I'm calling them lucky.
I'd call it unlucky because you just gave your jeans like an interest-free loan for however long.
Well,
I guess
think
it's
they're
lucky that you lost $23 and got it back.
Yeah. I don't know.
Those
I'm
are like
stoked,
those
though.
jeans with a fucking belt that comes with them and everything.
Yeah.
Hate that.
They all do that now.
Yeah.
Well, at least the cheap ones do.
Yeah.
But
No.
but that was like the greatest fucking feeling ever. That really
I found a $100 bill once. That was better.
Yeah.
Than that, I'm sure.
Well, I'm sure, but like
Yeah.
anytime you find money in your jeans that you
Yeah.
haven't I like literally haven't put these jeans on since summer. So it's almost like free money,
Yeah.
but it's not.
No, I know that. Like, I remember I got like a thing in the mail. It was a settlement from Hudson Valley Federal Credit Union because like the legislation that went down over the overdraft stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like their practices were illegal and they were part of a class action
Yeah, I got
lawsuit.
like a couple bucks from them.
I
or
got
something.
$42 from them.
Did you really?
Yeah, so I was like, fucking A, $42 because I think I was like going to buy beer with quarters that night. So I was really excited, but I was like thinking this $42 probably represents $4,200 that they've stolen from me.
Yeah.
You know, the reason that I don't use that bank anymore, and I've said this before, the reason that I don't use that bank is because they completely fucked me over with the overdraft thing.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, well, you had stuff on hold. Oh, okay, so you already took the money, but it doesn't count because it's on hold?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And that's that. It was like
you
my
can't fight it.
yeah. It was I was $300 overdrawn, and it was $315 in overdraft fees, something like that. It's like, how does that happen? How is that possible? How am I overdrawn less than the overdraft fees were? That means all the overdrawn parts were overdraft fees. Yeah, oh yeah, because you had such and such amount of money in your account, and the biggest thing was on hold, even though nothing else was. So instead of getting one overdraft fee for $24.50 for the $300 charge or whatever, I got 20 or 30 overdraft fees for like $5 here, $5 there, shit that was like 2 weeks old.
Yeah.
And it's because their processing isn't fast enough. They charge me all those fucking fees. Now they can go fuck themselves.
I had Bank of America a long time ago when I had like 3 jobs and shit tons of money because all I did was work, but I couldn't do anything with it. And I had a shit ton of money, so I never had to worry about overdrafts. Then I moved all that over to Ulster, and then I bought, went to the apartment, and then now the house, and now it's just like, month to month. So now I have to worry about overdraft fees, and I have no fucking clue what they're,
Yeah, well, what happened with the credit union, I had all these overdrafts, and I was like, look, this is ridiculous. Like, you acknowledge that 95% of what I owe you is all fees, right? And it's because one thing took 3 weeks to clear, and because I could check my balance on my phone, I couldn't see that something was on hold. I didn't know that. I knew the money was gone.
Yeah.
I knew that. That's fine. But then it would have been one overdraft fee, but that one overdraft fee just snowballed into a whole bunch of shit. I was like, so you're telling me I have $300 in overdraft fees, and I think it was $315, and my account was overdrawn by $300.
Yeah. And we could talk for hours about
how
fucking
does that work? And they explain it to me, and it's obvious they don't even get it. And then they go talk to their boss. We can waive 2. Fuck you. You can waive 2. So you want to know what happened now? I don't pay you. My credit's fucked right now. I lost my job a year ago. Go fuck yourself. So in a couple of months, they'll sell it off to a collection agency for probably 5 cents on the dollar because it's not real money. It's fees. That's all it is. It's not like they put that money and paid it out to somewhere. They're just charging me for it.
Yeah.
For nothing. So I'll make a settlement with the company, and that'll be that.
Well,
I should stop yelling.
we can yell at the banks all night.
Yeah, so they went from, oh, yeah, that was the I'm trying to pay people money and they won't take it thing.
Yeah,
when I was
yeah.
trying to take care of it and they wouldn't take my money because my account was closed.
Yeah. An old school
It's like,
clip.
I have a check in my hand for thousands of dollars. You won't cash it because I don't have an account. But I can't get an account at another bank because you have a hit on me on check systems, so I can't cash this check. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. Do you have a friend or a family member that will cash it for you? I was like, do you know a fucking bank that will cash a $5,000 transfer check? Are you an idiot? All right, let's move along. I hate these people.
Well, I guess we didn't talk about it last week, but everybody knows Lemmy died.
Mm-hmm.
That's just this week. Who is it? Alan Rickman, or I'm sorry, David Bowie.
Yeah.
And Alan Rickman as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody else died yesterday too. Celine Dion's husband died of cancer.
Yeah, who cares?
And someone else died.
He's like 1 billion years old. Who cares?
Natalie Cole died. She was 67.
Oh, well, I'm not a fan of hers either.
But yeah, they're just fucking celebrities are you know dropping like flies this year. Rough year so far.
Yeah.
And Lemmy, who's my favorite. Have you ever seen Airheads?
Yeah.
Have you seen this clip here?
All right, let me ask you a question. What side you taking the big David Lee Roth Van Halen split?
What do you mean? What kind of question is that?
What side did you take, Halen or Roth?
Van Halen.
He's a cop.
Oh,
Later, thinking.
Strictly a judgment call. They sold a lot of records after Dave left the group. Come on, one more question. Hey, come on, Chaz, one more.
Right. Who'd win in a wrestling match, Lemmy or God?
Lemmy.
God.
Wrong, dickhead. Trick question. Lemmy is God.
So that's my little tribute to Lemmy. I mean, I was never a Motorhead fan really, but I just like.
No, I know who he is.
They're the heavy, just another fucking pioneer.
Yeah.
Just like Bowie.
Yeah.
Just
I would say in the last couple of years I've liked David Bowie a lot more than I ever did. Just kind of just listening more.
I never really got into him. I liked his stuff, but I mean, what really got me into it was Labyrinth.
Yeah.
It's the first time I had ever heard of David Bowie was was when I saw that movie. And I watched the movie 1,000,000 times because I was like teetering on the edge of fucking puberty, and Jennifer Connelly's in that. So there you go.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
And I always, I knew those songs from that fucking movie. So I was like, oh man, David Bowie. I want to check out some, David Bowie. So there's a starman waiting in the sky. I was like, who the fuck is
you
this?
Didn't turn on the thing.
Yeah, I was supposed to do that.
Let's do that again.
Let me try that. There's a starman waiting in the sky. Does that sound good? So that's
it sounds better. It doesn't sound good, but it sounds better.
That's the David Bowie. That I was like, what the fuck? I don't know. Who's this? What is this? It's his voice changed so much as he got older. It's got so much deeper. Just like
his new album's pretty good too.
What is it? Black Star?
I think so.
Did you see the fucking video for Lazarus?
No.
Ooh. Take a look at that one. That one's scary.
Haven't checked
Here's
it out.
Here's a fun fact. He found out he was dying 18 months ago.
Yeah.
And that album he wrote while he knew he was dying.
Yeah.
So there's some heavy shit going on.
Yeah, I was listening to a lot of it on NPR, but
it's too much jazz. I as much as I want to like it, I do. I think it's the songs are good, but it's just there's too much jazz influence, and I can't get into jazz. I never
I get
could.
that. Yeah,
it's weird for me. But and then I just think about the fucking. I watched Labyrinth as a kid and just thought it was a great movie. You watch it now and it's really fucking hilarious to watch with his fucking the codpiece that he's got on the whole fucking time. Oh my God, it's beautiful. He's got the singing in that is completely different. No one can blame you. Oh wait, I gotta do the fucking thing. Don't tell me truth hurts, little girl. That's totally different.
Yeah, well, it's kind of funny because I think
can't play these songs.
I think with some marketing and just a little bit more talent, you could sound just like David Bowie. I think it's his songwriting ability and just his personality that really did it.
Yeah, he just changed as he went along. He never did the same. I mean, his fucking album in 1997, what's it called? Earthling? That's the one with I'm Afraid of Americans on it. That's
I like that.
The Trent Reznor album. It's all like drum and bass shit. It's a cool album, but it's completely removed from the other stuff he did.
Yeah.
And every album you listen to. Because I was like, you know what? Let me go back through his catalog and see where it goes. And I just kind of started hitting random tracks from random albums. I'm like, I like this guy didn't do a single fucking thing the same ever.
I like a lot of the 80s stuff, like not the real weird stuff with a silver star painted on his face kind of thing, but I guess his early 80s stuff. Under Pressure's fucking amazing.
Oh yeah, that's one of the best songs.
Did you hear the isolated version of that?
No.
Pull that. Go to YouTube and pull that up.
You might be able to play that one, right?
You can, that's not gonna get flagged. Just because it's been making the rounds for a while. It's all just the vocals isolated, and it's kind of creepy actually. Yeah, vocals only. There you go.
Vocals only. Yeah.
There's
acapella only vocals. I wonder.
Sterilized.
Oh
yeah,
God.
there's definitely gonna be a commercial. This made the rounds a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Well, if we get kicked for this, oh well.
I kind of doubt we will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got 2 people watching. Fun.
Yeah.
Come on. That sounds ridiculous.
I know. But
pushing down on me, pressing down on you. No man has fall.
It really shows their range, though.
Yeah.
That brings a building down, splits a family in two, puts people on streets.
All I think about is fucking Freddie Mercury and his horrible teeth and the way he sings. He's like a little slurry. I'm just thinking about all this spit on his microphone right now. There he is.
Watching some good friends screaming, let me out. Pray tomorrow gets me higher.
Ah.
Well, yeah.
You should just isolate it.
Chipping around, kick my brains around the
Is that
floor.
Bowie with the ooze?
Some days it never rains, but it pours. You don't ever.
But you never noticed all those parts, right? This song was written by correspondents. Did you know that? Yeah. They were sending tapes back and forth for months.
Yeah.
And then they just met up, I think, in L.A. or something like that. It was just like a 2-day coke-fueled recording session. And they just banged out the whole thing.
Turned away from it all like a blind man.
Kind of creepy.
Yeah, right?
Keep coming up with love, but it's so slashed and torn. Why?
Holy fucking shit.
You could probably take parts of this and add it to like your Halloween soundtrack outside. Just creep people out.
I don't know. Freddie's whooping his ass here. We're not doing him justice.
Oh yeah, there's no contest.
We're about to.
I just watched.
We're about to listen to all 3 minutes.
Yeah,
of fucking
this is
Under
completely
Pressure.
off topic, but I just watched The World's Greatest Dad. You told me to watch that like a couple of years ago.
Oh, the
Yeah.
fucking Robin Williams
Yeah.
movie. Oh my God, it's great.
But what made me think of it was just kind of weird because we watched it the day before he died, and like the kid in his class was reading lyrics to that song, saying that it was one of his poems. He's like, "That is Under Pressure by David Bowie and Queen. You did not write that." Yeah, I liked it. I was just,
What did I see?
I want to shoot his girlfriend in the face the girl in that movie. She's awful.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't have a problem with her.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Watch it again.
All right, I guess I wasn't paying attention.
She is shitty, like as shitty as you could possibly be. Just one of those people who's just being shitty and has no idea that they're so shitty and influences other people to do shitty things. I'm not saying it's completely her fault.
Sounds like somebody I know. Not you. Someone else.
Is it
Never
Becky?
mind. Yes, it's Becky. Oh, and by the way, Derek texted me, and he's like, I'm so glad I didn't listen to your podcast the day after the New Year's party.
Why?
Because he went out and saw Star Wars after
Oh.
that.
Well, it says
Like the next day,
it says
he
fucking
saw it.
spoilers right in the title.
I know, but he's like, he didn't. I guess he didn't read it, didn't realize, and he said he would have killed us. He would have tried to kill us.
That would have been his fault.
Oh, and on top of that, I got.
Wait, hang on. Before, are we completely off the Bowie thing?
We can be.
We should play this before we're completely off. I haven't heard this, and I want to hear it.
All right, go ahead.
So this is Dom Tower in Urk, the Netherlands, playing Space Odyssey. Or Oddity, sorry. There you go. No corrections and omissions on that one. I don't hear it.
Yeah. And this doesn't very different today.
Yeah, now I hear it.
Yeah.
And this fucking idiot, turn your cell phone sideways. Dummies.
Well, he's
gonna-
filming a giant dick.
Yeah, so you're gonna when you
I can't listen to
want
that. It's fucking
when you
brutal.
want to watch the video, you just take your fucking computer and turn it on its side, and then you can watch it in the proper aspect ratio. Anyway, we're done with that now.
Oh, so speaking of corrections and omissions, my email is ryandeadradio@gmail.com, not ryandeadradio@gmail or ryandead@gmail. I was just
What?
I couldn't get my fucking email out, like my proper email address last episode. I was just stumbling over it. And I kind of like everybody was started talking as they realized I was floundering, so I kind of went, "Who's gmail.com?"
I didn't even catch
What did I
that.
say? What did I say? And you guys just started talking.
I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, well, it's there. It wasn't like I couldn't put it in the intro. It was just too garbled and everything like that. And Vag Buddies got a bunch of positive feedback.
Yeah, everybody likes Vag Buddies.
Yeah. Ali texted me out of nowhere, and Derek texted me out of nowhere. I took screen caps of it, actually. Hold on, let me get to him, because...
let's see what Becky thinks about him liking Vag Buddies.
Oh, yeah, that would be interesting. Let me get to it so I can get to the actual conversation. So, first one was, this is from Ali. Vag Buddies had me rolling. I said, thank you. Said I was dying. Then it made it funnier. What are you going to do? Then it was made funnier when 2 seconds after I sent the text, you called me out saying I was probably laughing.
Again, I'm not saying it wasn't funny. I was just saying, like, you got to read the room. There were as many people in this room as were listening.
They didn't care.
I know they didn't care. We're not doing this again.
Anyway, finished listening to the latest podcast. The awkwardness you pulled off with Vag Buddies was awesome. I might be biased, though. This is from Derek again. I might be biased, though, from being the very definition of awkward. I'm also in favor of the tattoo. Add the initials for nice, deep ass crack under it, and put commas in between each letter. So nice, comma, deep.
I want
comma,
you to get
ass.
her. I want you to get her drawing tattooed on your ass. The drawing of the deep ass crack on your ass.
No, that I'm not doing. I'll get the freaking symbol, but and he said he'd throw money in it for me if I did it that way.
Do you want to do a Kickstarter?
Kickstarter
tattoo for ass tattoos
and T-shirts. Should do that. We'll put them both together. That'll work.
Or we can put that as part of the incentive. If we reach our goal, Ryan will get a tattoo of the Dead Radio podcast on his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, we could do that.
That's good.
So it'll be, we have to raise such and such amount of dollars. It's 4 T-shirts, and it'll cover the tattoo as well. For your pledge of $25, you get a T-shirt.
Yeah. So, also,
but I think we should probably put it kind of low.
What do you mean, like low?
So just do it for like $150. So we'll definitely reach our goal. We have 6 people asking for T-shirts, and hopefully we'll get more. Right?
I think it's gonna be more than 6 people.
I think so too, but the problem is I don't want it to be like $500, and then we're short, $100 like we were last time.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? Well, we'll figure it out, and definitely I will get the tattoo. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Brooke was like, "Do you realize what you would just agreed to?" I was like, "Yeah, what's the big deal?" I'm like, "You don't care. You never see my." I'm like, "You see my ass like walking around, but you're not like fucking. You're not like nose deep in my asshole, going, why did he get this tattoo?"
You guys aren't into that.
No. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Eating my asshole. That's a nightmare.
Possible title for this.
That's like going into the jungle with just a knife. That's no good.
All right.
Come out
well,
bad.
So
And
do you want to? What do you want to do? I see you got some clips here.
I want to talk more a little bit about death.
Mm-hmm.
Alan Rickman. See, Bowie and all, I respect him as an artist. I respect his music. I think he's a genius and everything like that. But he didn't hit me.
Yeah.
For some reason, I've always liked Alan Rickman as an actor. I just watched CBGB. Did I tell you about that movie?
No.
It's about the club. He plays the guy who opened it, Hilly Crystal, and all the bands that came through, Blondie, Iggy Pop, Television, the Dead Boys, basically starting the whole punk scene. See the movie. It's on Netflix. It's fucking great. It really is great.
I have a couple movie recommendations, too, by the way.
I also recently saw Galaxy Quest, too.
You just recently saw that? I fucking love that movie.
Like 6 months ago, I left my fucking balls off. I'm like dying to watch it again. I just haven't, really had a chance to watch, sit and watch a movie I haven't seen. I've been spending time watching new movies.
Yeah.
But I'll talk about that and just remind me about new movies in a second.
Yeah.
I watched off
this.
fucking
I just watched a
ridiculous.
new one that was like really fucked up.
I watched a ridiculous one. All
Yeah.
right, we'll go into movies in a second. But the movie that really
Also, Mad Max: Fury Road is on Amazon Prime for free.
really.
Yeah, you have Amazon Prime, you can watch it.
I do, and I don't have to watch it on my computer.
Full HD.
I don't have to watch it on my computer. My rented DVDs. Anyway, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is what made me fall in love with the guy.
Oh, I fucking love this.
Sweet Jesus, do you have to use the whole can?
Who the fuck are you and what the fuck are you doing in my room?
I'm the one that soaks and she's the one that's surly and that's rich. Stop. Fucking crow.
Get the fuck out of here! Now!
Or you do what exactly? Hit me with that fish. Now, just sit down on the bed and shut up. Jesus, look at my suit.
I fucking love this movie.
Look, just take whatever you want, but don't kill or rape me.
Don't give over, will you? I couldn't rape you if I wanted to. Angels are ill-equipped. See?
I know this is kind of a visual, but fuck
Yeah.
you, I don't care.
I'm as anatomically impaired as a Ken doll. Now make yourself useful. Give me that towel, will you?
I hate the music.
Yeah.
It's so weird. When you watch movies nowadays,
yeah,
there's just
they
no
don't. They don't do it.
Yeah.
The theatrical soundtrack went out the window in like the year 2000.
Like the score.
Yeah, it's done. No one does it anymore. It'll get peppered in here and there for effect, but 80s and 80s movies, it's how could people even fucking watch this?
Yeah.
It's
just
the whole movie. There's music in the background. Yep. And 90s movies, it started to go away, and now they don't do it at all.
Yeah. But
we could probably talk about the Oscars too.
Yeah, a little bit. I didn't watch them. Did you?
No, the Oscars didn't happen yet.
Oh, they didn't. Oh, the Golden Globes happened.
Yeah,
that's it.
the nominations are out.
That little clip is, of course, from Dogma.
From Dogma.
That was the Kevin Smith movie. One of the blah blah blahs. And
how did I come to this?
Not again.
I played Richard III.
5 curtain calls.
There were 5 curtain calls. I was an actor once. Damn it, now look at me. Look at me! I can't go out there and I won't say that stupid line one more time. By Grabthar's hammer. What a savings.
It's a little out of context, but
yeah. So that's Galaxy Quest, a
Which
spectacular movie
it
with
looks-
Sigourney Weaver and Tim Allen.
yeah,
And
Tony Shalhoub.
Yeah, Tony Shalhoub.
It looks
Yeah.
completely fucking stupid. Like
Yeah.
if you look at the cover of the movie on Netflix, the screen caps and all that crap, it looks terrible. it's really stupid, but it's
Yeah,
really
it's-
funny and well done.
Okay, so it's supposed to be Star Trek. It's just supposed to be the original Star Trek.
Yeah.
But it's not because they couldn't do Star Trek. And the premise of the movie is Tim Allen is basically Captain Kirk, and everybody else is the supporting whatever.
Yeah, whoever.
And they're all like washed up actors doing the
Comic-Cons
Comic-Con
and-
circuit. And then, as it turns out, it's been like 30 years since the show was on the air, and the show has now reached alien civilizations way out in space, and they think it's real.
Yeah, they think they're real.
Yeah, so
like,
they
warriors.
recruit them to help.
The fucking
Yeah.
movie is amazing. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
It's great.
And if
yeah.
you haven't seen it, see it. Especially now.
Yeah, I'm sure
like,
it's streaming, right?
It's on Netflix.
On Netflix.
That's
yeah.
on Netflix.
I might watch
CBGB's
that
on
now.
Netflix.
Or tonight, I mean.
If you want to come by and watch the couple Harry Potter movies, I got those
I
too.
do not. I do not want to do that.
Oh.
Because I'm not 6.
Yeah, they're a little rough.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to be mean about it, but they're bad.
Go
They're
ahead.
really bad.
All right, it's the taste of it. Anyway, you were telling about a new movie.
Can you just type in "Good Night, Mom"? I think that's what it's called. It's something like that.
Good Night, Mommy. Is that the one with the bandages on her
Yep.
face and everything?
Oh yeah.
It's like is it Australian?
It's Austrian.
Austrian.
Yeah, so it's all in German. Austrian dialect of German, whatever. Yeah.
Good Night, Mommy.
Yeah, that's it.
I think
This movie is fucking insane.
I saw the trailer for it and it looked scary.
Fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't play it because it's all gonna be in German.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
don't
We're
play
it. Oh fuck.
But it's, dude. I mean, I figured it out about halfway through, but I think it was only because I was really paying attention. Because I knew it couldn't just be what it was, but it's fucking twisted and really amazing. And it like you'll spend half the movie going, why are they doing that? What is happening? And then everything just makes sense at the end. It's
it
really
looked good,
fucked up.
and I heard it
Yeah.
was pretty
Yeah,
frightening.
it-
It
like,
wasn't like it's not like a scary movie. It's more like a thriller, right?
It's very psychological.
Yeah, it's edge of your seat, like
Yeah.
Ex Machina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great thing to compare it to.
Yeah, because the overall,
Yeah.
the overall atmosphere of that movie. I guess atmosphere is the right word. I don't fucking know, but yeah, that was just you're just waiting for
Very
something.
tense.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
tense. You're just waiting for something terrible to happen.
Yeah. The guy in Ex Machina was actually in a French movie where he played a robot.
Who's this?
The guy, the main character.
The kid or the
In Ex Machina? Yeah, the one that's like works for the company and he goes there
Okay,
to,
yeah,
to
yeah.
do the test on the
He
robot.
was in
yeah.
Dread.
Yeah.
He was the computer hacker.
Mhm.
And the
Yeah.
the fucking guy. Here's a good segue.
Oh, the guy with the robot eyes
Yeah.
in Dread. Yeah.
Here's a good segue. The billionaire, nut job.
Mhm.
He was Poe Dameron in the new Star Wars.
Sweet.
Yeah. Speaking of which.
Cool. Yeah, he was. You're right. He was. Yeah. I learned a lot of trivia today.
You texted me.
Yeah,
and
as
said,
it turns out, like Poe Dameron. Poe is the name of J.J. Abrams' daughter's bear, and Dameron is the last name of his assistant, who's been with him like from the beginning, like since he first became a director.
Kind of assistant.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Think there's something going on there?
Probably not. Anyway, so I've been trying to figure stuff out about Star Wars because I can't watch it like 6 times. Which I'm gonna watch it 6 times.
I'm considering
Yeah.
just going back and seeing.
I might go see it.
I might go see it on
Yeah.
like Monday or something.
Because I want there's a lot of little things that I missed apparently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Well, I was in like the second row, so I basically was staring up fucking Kylo Ren's nose. When he took his
Yeah.
fucking helmet off, his face, I was so close, his face looked like contorted. He looked like a Picasso.
yeah,
So I was like, oh, God, he looks so fucking strange. Like, everybody's like, wow, he looks so strange when he took his mask off. You didn't see what I saw. He looked like Mr. Potato Head.
why the fuck did you sit in the second row?
We got there a lot later.
Yeah.
Like, Brooke, what time did we get to the Star Wars thing? Like 5 minutes before it started, right? Or something? Yeah, we had
5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, 5 or 10 minutes before the whole fucking thing started. So the whole theater was full.
No, we waited
bad.
a full week at least, I think, and we went to Roosevelt.
I went on Christmas.
That was stupid.
It was stupid?
Yeah, isn't that the day it came out?
That's the day of our Lord. I figure everybody would be home.
No. She goes, "Not your Lord." Yeah, so there's a lot of things that I definitely didn't pick up on. We were talking about Darth Vader. That wasn't just his mask. That was his whole fucking head. There's a skull in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he definitely went back to Endor. And, okay, obviously, spoilers, everybody, but they showed that in the preview, so there's nothing else. So
spoilers are
for
over.
For all one of you on YouTube right now, if you haven't seen the movie.
We're almost a month.
Yeah.
We're almost a month.
So, do you remember when he first takes his mask off?
Kylo?
When Andy Samberg first takes his mask off? And he puts it in the thing?
Mm-hmm.
That's Darth Vader's ashes.
With the dust that flew
Yep.
up?
That's Darth Vader's ashes from Endor.
He's a psycho.
Oh, he's fucking crazy.
He's a psycho.
So those are a couple of things that I completely missed. And another thing, the Darth Vader, that's not just the mask. You can see on one side it's all melted, and you can see a cheekbone.
Holy shit. That makes it a lot darker.
Oh, yeah. Because I questioned that. I was like, did he go back to Endor or whatever? Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
scooped up all the leavings. And
yeah.
Wow. That's fucking kind of frightening. I'm excited. Well, that kid who played what the fuck's his name? Finn. John Boyega?
Yeah.
He said that the next two films are going to get really dark.
Yeah.
He said they're going to get a lot darker.
Yeah, that's
sweet.
A lot of the things that I was and like interviews with J.J. Abrams and stuff like that. It's kind of similar to what he had to. I know you're not a Star Trek fan, but it's kind of similar to what he had to do with Star Trek. We have to make this first movie to get all our ducks in a row. Then I can do whatever the hell I want.
Yeah.
You know? So, but like a lot of it is going into like what I was trying to figure out today is what's up with Rey and what her, lineage is. And a lot of people are thinking that she's Obi-Wan's granddaughter, but I don't agree with that. But there is rumors of a standalone Obi-Wan movie with
Ewan McGregor? Oh, my God.
Think about it. There's 30 years between, or 25 years between episode 3 and episode 4.
No, it's 19.
19, whatever.
Sorry.
So it's 19
Sorry.
years. So 19 years.
There's 19 years, yeah.
Yeah.
And all the
So,
shit that he did.
He didn't stay on Tatooine the whole time.
No. He went to Mandalore and got some.
I know.
Got some pussy.
So I don't really think that that's the case, but I think we might get some backstory with that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are thinking that she's Luke's daughter.
I don't think so,
I think
man.
I think that's
too easy.
I think it's too easy. I think that I'm going to go with the Immaculate Conception thing for right now.
Ooh.
That's what I'm thinking.
Another
and
chosen one.
he found her and raised her to the age of like 4 or 5, and she was a Padawan or whatever.
When I said,
and that would also explain. So like let's say she was 5 when she was left on that planet. There's a whole lot of trauma, a whole bunch of shit happened. Let's say she was there when Kylo fucking killed everybody and took over. Right? Let's say she was there. She could have blocked out everything. Right? And that might explain why she was able to manifest her powers like that once she realized it was possible that she had them, because she just blocked all that shit out.
Okay.
So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm hoping that her parents have nothing to do with anything really, and we're going to find out that Luke found her, trained her, whatever. Right? But I think that that's what's going to happen, but that's not what I want to believe. I want to believe that she's a Skywalker.
I want to believe she's a Kenobi.
Okay.
Because I like the paradox of the whole thing.
Okay. Now, do you want to hear this?
Well, hang on. Can I just hearken?
Hearken?
Can I hearken back to the New Year's podcast when I was like, oh, it's always one Kenobi's her accent, and you start, like hitting on me.
How dumb that is.
Hitting on me. How stupid it is. It is stupid, and I understand that it's stupid. But and what the point I was gonna get at, if you listen back to the episode, we get interrupted, and I can't really. I just forget what my point was, but it wasn't so much that Oh, she's speaking. She's
Yeah.
speaking with an English accent. Kenobi has an English accent. Must be his granddaughter or daughter.
They're just
or
trying
whatever.
to allude to it.
I think that it's like because directors will give you a little. They'll tell you what's going to happen soon.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's JJ's way of alluding to the fact.
Yeah, and that's also the whole point behind the planet that she's on being very similar to Tatooine. Her story being very similar to Luke's. It's all a fate thing. It's all the Force.
Yeah.
But I don't think so. I just don't see it.
It's a huge deal because Obi-Wan was supposed to be this beacon of like pure light almost for the Jedi. Like he was the most pure and most strict following the code, and for him to break that code is a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
And like I said before,
But she could also be a niece, something like that.
Yeah, whatever. You never hear about his family. You don't know anything about his family.
It's because he was born in the Republic.
Right.
So he was taken from his family, but probably before he could walk.
Yeah.
They just recognize those things. Children are tested,
Mm-hmm.
and they're taken from their that's another kind of fucked up thing. They're not given a choice. They're taken from their family and given that life.
Yeah, because it's dangerous.
Yeah. So, I can see it, but I don't really see her being his granddaughter.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see that. I could see grandniece, something like that, but I don't see granddaughter. I could see more Luke having a child than Obi-Wan.
Oh, absolutely, because he doesn't. There's no real code anymore.
Yeah, Luke was in love with his sister because he was so repressed living in the desert until he was fucking 20. Yeah, come on.
Yeah. So,
and another thing that just adds more like angst and blah blah blah. I think it could be good, but I think it might be like more of a foster daughter situation.
Yeah, see, I'd be cool with that. If it was a direct line like his direct daughter, I think I'd have a problem with that just because it's cheap in a way.
But you don't know what happened.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I guess, yeah. And once you find out what the fuck happened.
Yeah. We just don't know at this point.
I'm wondering if he's going to do that Jedi thing and only give her half information so she figures it out herself.
Probably.
That always fucking annoyed me.
Yeah.
Like a lot. Like,
yeah.
That's what makes me think George Lucas is completely full of shit.
He is. Well, I watched a lot of stuff.
I never remember owning a droid. It's just like you've. After we saw the prequels and the fucking Clone Wars, you know this. You know fucking R2-D2.
Yeah, he fucking wrote all that stuff and then changed his mind.
Yeah.
After he wrote it and then had to explain himself.
Yeah.
And everybody knows that. And
Stephen King has done that in his books.
Did you know that the original Star Wars, like the first thing that he ever wrote down about Star Wars was about Mace Windu?
No way.
His name was Mace Windy.
Oh, he's the worst with
and
names.
His name was Mace Windy, and it was the whole thing is from the perspective of his Padawan.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That might be a cool read.
You can't get it. There's one copy.
Yeah, I know, but that might.
There's literally one handwritten copy.
Yeah.
And he would like refer to it when he, and this is like true, like it's.
He must have been on a fucking acid trip and a half.
Sure, yeah.
Writing that shit down and has to go back to it.
All right. Well, I want to get to this because I have to pee again. What time are we at here?
48.
Okay. All right. Let's do this. Okay, I got to give a little backstory to this because there are many videos where people have done this. Basically, it's does Rey's musical theme reveal her ancestry? Right?
I think I've seen this.
Okay. So what this guy did was he took what other people have done and he just took the notes and just played it on a piano, so it's super simple as opposed to the full orchestra. Now, I was wondering if this was a hoax. So I listened to ones where they played her music and then played it backwards. And it sounds very disjointed because it's played backwards, but it's all there. So this is it.
Maybe
it's loading.
Loading.
So this is her theme. Yeah. So that's just the basic theme.
Yeah.
And this is backwards. It's Darth Vader's thing.
That little
and then they go into when he's pulling the mask off, just to give you what it is.
Yeah.
So that's it, and that's the very simplified version of it. But there are hundreds of these. People figured it out really quick.
God damn it.
Yeah. So
it's probably going to be that way.
This
right?
was planned. I think she's a Skywalker.
What a bummer.
What if she's a clone? You can clone a female from a male.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not guessing. I'm just. Yeah, they haven't gotten into that. The fucking thing
that's just a thought, you know.
Yeah. That's interesting. Huh? I don't know. I'm kind of bummed, like, because I remember hearing that.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I don't like it. I just put it out of my mind. But
dude,
yeah.
it's everywhere. Like anybody who knows a little bit about music, who is crazy like we are into this stuff, they just that was planned.
Yeah.
And that was actually not planned right now. That was planned back in the 70s. The original soundtrack of the movie, if you take the tones and you reverse them for Luke, it's called the Force theme, and then they're very, very similar if you reverse them.
Okay. Here's something. Yeah. Okay, so let's say JJ's dropping these clues, okay? He's got that little thing in there. Mm-hmm. Got the Force powers, the strength in the Force and all that stuff, and her British accent, okay? What if she is a Skywalker and, like, let's say she's Luke's daughter, but what about her mother? Could her mother possibly be a Kenobi?
That's possible.
What if her mother is Obi-Wan Kenobi's daughter? We just fucking solved it.
I don't think it'd be her daughter. I think it would be something like, Luke's in his mid-30s at that point. The Jedi kind of are starting to make a comeback. The Empire's done. The First Order hasn't started yet, really. Everything's all hunky-dory. And then Obi-Wan Kenobi's grandniece comes into the picture. Luke falls in love with her and has a baby.
Yes.
I really don't think Obi-Wan Kenobi is going to break his vow. I just don't.
I'm calling it right now. I feel good about it.
I don't feel good about it because Obi-Wan Kenobi is not that guy. He's not that guy.
He's human though.
It doesn't matter.
Maybe that's why he put himself in isolation on Tatooine.
No, that was to watch over Luke.
God, fuck you.
Yeah.
How about that? Fuck you.
And the and a whole other thing. Who was the actor that played Poe was meeting the guy on that planet that she lives on to get the map.
Jakku. Yeah.
Jakku. Yeah. So who was he meeting? Because that was a pretty famous actor, and I can't remember his name.
Oh, the guy in the tent that Kylo kills.
Can you pull up that actor?
All right, hang on. The guy in the tent
No, who does Poe meet on Jakku?
Yeah, that's a good one. Who does Poe meet on Jakku? I can spell it right. Oh my God.
I can't remember his name, but he's a pretty well known British actor.
Callum Emott. Hold on.
Yeah, find the actor.
I think I can get this.
Yeah.
I feel good about it.
No, this is a wiki. This is not.
I don't know what's going on.
No, go to IMDb.
Yeah. He was portrayed by Andrew Jack.
Yeah, so now find Andrew Jack.
Oh, this is the Wikipedia. Hold on.
Yeah, so find his IMDb, because a lot of people were saying it seemed funny to pick like a pretty famous actor for basically a cameo.
Oh my God, that's the guy for fucking. He's Theoden. Theoden from the Lord of the Rings. Holy shit!
So a lot of people were saying, like, why would they have that guy in that role if it was a minor thing?
Oh, that's so funny.
Because a lot of people think that there's going to be flashbacks where the people that think that Obi-Wan is her grandfather, that he was there on that planet to protect her.
Oh.
So we don't have that backstory. We just don't know. He's dead now, so it's got to be flashbacks, right?
Apparently, from what this says, he's going to be in Rogue One, that spin-off Wow,
There
they're
you
in
go.
post-production with that already?
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit. That's coming out into that's coming out very soon.
Yeah. It's coming out before the next movie.
Oh, he wasn't. He's not in it. I'm sorry. He's not in it. He was a voice coach.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I have to pee.
Holy
So
fuckeroni, man.
everyone think on this, unless Ryan wants to keep talking while I go pee.
They're just pumping this shit out. I'm amazed. I'm amazed by it. I'm amazed by it.
It's awesome.
Stoked. That's
So,
going to be
very excited.
That might be cool or suck. One of the two.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, we're going to take a break.
Yeah. Okay.
Goodbye, YouTube people.
Dude. All right, ladies and germs, we'll be right back in two shakes of a lamb's tail. It's from Pulp Fiction.
I know.
Should I make some kind of grandiose thing, like welcome back to Dead Radio?
I think you should never listen to your instincts.
That's why I ask.
Yeah, like, that's funny, only in the context of me going, no.
So it's one of those things where it's funny to me. Again.
Yeah, again.
One of those things.
Yeah.
Me and Ollie and Derek.
Yeah.
Can I go back to that real quick?
Back to what? Back to the vagina thing?
The Vag Buddies
Vag
thing.
Buddies? Yeah.
Now, when you say, okay, I'm not understanding not what the problem was, but what the initial...
I got an email. That's me. It's
Wait,
iPad going,
Whoa! Oh, no, hang on. That was my, God damn it.
What happened? Oh, it's mail? Yeah.
Stupid
That's
fucking
the
mail.
iPad makes the same noise.
Well, I had to email my... I had to email myself the new intro, so I forgot to fucking close it. And it always does. Every time I do that. Every time I forget to close it. Anyway, I guess I don't understand... What are you trying to say when you say you didn't read the room? I guess we'll go from there. Like I'm just not understanding the scenario.
It's when you throw a vagina against the wall and it does not stick, and you keep going with it.
What the Vag Buddies thing? I wasn't going with it though. I was actually trying to explain why I said what I said.
I know.
But no one would let me because they were just so hung up on like how fucking outlandish.
A good degree of it was we just were able to all beat up on you.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, it was 3 on.
It's one of those things where so
4
it's
on 1 at one point.
So it's like one of those things where, if the room were full of different people, I may not have sided. I might have just sat there and watched.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm gonna be on Amy's side, of course. For something like that.
But was she like...
She wasn't offended. She thought it was like funny enough. But again, it's a way for us to just make fun of you.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is you didn't understand why it was happening, I don't think.
No, I didn't. I was just like, why are you guys getting so fucking freaked out? I'm like,
just
that's
because
not nearly as fucking crazy.
There's 4 people in the room, and we all had the opportunity to just gang up on you.
Yeah, just to fight me over something I said that was outlandish.
And it was one of those things where if it was really funny, if it was really genuinely funny, you could have completely gotten away with it. But it was borderline at best.
Yeah, it wasn't a good one. I admit that.
So that's what I was trying to say. It's like, I'm not saying think before you speak because we get some fucking gold when you don't do that. But what I'm saying is you need to just be like, well, that didn't work. Sorry, everyone. And move along. And that would have been funny in itself, but in and of itself. But what are you looking at?
I'm looking at those books that are about to fall and knock everything over in the shelf. You see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
They can't.
Do you need to fix it?
No, I'll be all right. Just as long as I keep my eye on it.
All right.
You go ahead and do the show.
All right. So, did you want to talk about the Oscars? The nominations? Because Star Wars was nominated for quite a few.
Am I looking all this shit up then?
I got it right here.
Oh, good. Look at you.
So,
Star Wars was fucking nominated?
Yeah, for best visual effects and best like makeup, stuff like that. It's never going to be Star Wars will never be nominated for best picture.
I don't know, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, different.
Yeah?
It's a Tolkien book. Different.
All right, touche.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Star Wars was written by George Lucas. You know, it's just no, it's just not going to happen. If it was adapted from a very famous piece of literature, sure, it's just different. It's just not going to happen. It's always going to be sci-fi, and sci-fi will never be fantasy, and fantasy has a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just how it's how it is, and it's just rigged, and it's all made up.
Same with comedy.
Yeah.
It has to be a dramedy to have any kind of pull.
Definitely.
So
yeah, like fucking Silver Linings Playbook. That was a great movie. Well acted, well done, well written. But I liked it because we just watched the other night. I liked it because it was a take on a romantic comedy with crazy people.
Yeah.
Not crazy, oh ha ha crazy. People that need to be medicated kind of crazy. So I thought it was a great movie. No one in that movie deserved to win an Oscar. But they gave it to her. What's her name? Fucking Mystique from the new X-Men movies.
Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence. They gave it to her because she deserved it for American Hustle, but didn't get it. That's how that shit works.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Which is why Leonardo DiCaprio is going to win an Oscar for The Revenant, and I think. But he deserved it for the last 3 movies he did. But the other movies were just more popular, and people liked them. That's just how it is.
I haven't heard
a
single bad thing about The Revenant.
The Revenant was amazing.
Oh wait!
Yeah.
I did hear one I did see one person on Facebook going, "It's just so long and boring,"
Well,
and I was just like,
Again,
okay.
my only complaint is the complete disregard for getting your feet wet in 10-degree weather. That's it.
Yeah.
That's more artistic license.
You just look a lot more badass.
I'm being nitpicky at that point.
Yeah,
that's it.
You look a lot more badass crossing the river than going, we should go around.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get some trees together and make a bridge.
Yeah. So yeah. I think he's going to win because I think it's only okay, hang on. We'll get into that in a second.
All right.
So Best Picture, they got 10 now or whatever. Because they're trying to make it. It's like the Super Bowl now.
I know it's ridiculous. Wait,
yeah.
Wait, no. Whoa, 10 movies.
Oh no, it's 8 for Best Picture now.
8 movies nominated.
Yeah, it was originally 4, and then they went to 10, and now I think they're back at 8.
And you know what? I can't even help because I probably haven't seen any of these, and
No, you have. Maybe you haven't. Yeah, you have.
I might have seen a couple of them, but I can't knock any off the list. Is what I'm saying.
So, I'll just read them off. Spotlight, I haven't seen. The Revenant, I have seen, and I think it deserves to win.
Okay.
The Martian, I have seen, and I think it's a contender, but doesn't deserve to win.
But should it be in that category?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Again, though, sci-fi movie that's even nominated, that's amazing. So things might be changing. I don't think it'll win because it is technically a sci-fi movie, but it's more of a drama.
Yeah.
If there was an alien involved, no fucking way. Just because it's more like it's something that could happen in the next 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more of a drama. It's not unrealistic. It's something that we could launch a manned mission to Mars in the next 5 or 6 years.
You know that won the Golden Globe for Best Comedy or Musical?
What?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah, people losing their minds over it because you know who lost was Trainwreck,
which was great.
I haven't seen.
You didn't like that?
No, you were drunk while we saw it, so it was funnier for you.
That's true.
It wasn't that funny.
I'd be biased because if I saw it, I'd see all the people that all these comedians. In and out of it that I've listened to on the Opie. It's like everybody from Opie and Jimmy ever, Opie and Anthony and Opie and Jimmy, were just just all the different people in it would probably make me go, this is a great comedy, and whatever. But that lost.
I liked it, but that is a fair point.
But as a comedy movie, all right,
we watched Minions, which was delightful, and then we watched Trainwreck. I love Minions; it was great.
Yeah, I love Minions too.
I want to see Inside Out. I heard that was good.
Alexa has that. I'm gonna watch it with her. Yeah.
All right.
Actually, she's gonna play, and I'm gonna put on and watch it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you saw The Martian and you saw Trainwreck.
Yes.
Okay. So, and you weren't drunk.
No, I was I was the one driving. I'm always the one driving.
So, would you say that Trainwreck was a better comedy than The Martian? Comedy.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Because The Martian was not a comedy. It had really funny lines, but it was not a comedy.
No, it wasn't.
That was a drama sci-fi movie.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's
it shouldn't even been in that category at all.
People are going nuts over
Yeah.
this.
All right. Well, we're getting sidetracked because we're not talking about the Golden Globes.
Radio.
I don't think Trainwreck was nominated for anything in the Oscars. So then The Big Short, which I don't know what that is. Mad Max: Fury Road.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Bridge of Spies, Brooklyn, and Room, which I need to see Room. I hear it's great.
Bridge of Spies.
We should watch
Sorry.
that.
Every time I hear the every
what it's
time
about.
I hear the title of that fucking movie, I think
Keep watching the skies.
So I always say every time I hear Bridge
No,
of
he
Spies,
goes,
I go, Bridge of
I'm
Spies."
Leonard Nimoy. Keep watching the skies.
All right, read off the last
Okay,
couple.
so-
Let me
so-
see it because I
yeah.
can't read it. You read it off and I don't remember.
I could just read it again.
Spotlight, Revenant, Martian, The Big Short, Mad Max. Mad Max doesn't have a fucking chance. What's
absolutely not.
What's Brooklyn and Room?
Room is it's based on a book that's based on a bunch of accounts of people kidnapping people and keeping them in a room for 20 years.
Oh, like Old
Yeah.
Boy?
No. Old Boy is a very fantastical version of that.
Okay.
But I guess the same idea. Do you remember there was that woman who it was like 19 or 20 years, some guy kept her in his basement. She had like 3 kids. It's kind of like that. She was in the basement for however many years, and it's loosely based on all these accounts of these things happen. It's a work of fiction, but it's inspired by these events.
Jesus. That must be a fucking rough one.
So she's kidnapped, raped by this guy. She has a kid, and she's just kept in a shed for like 19 years. Yeah. So I definitely want to see that.
I'm lining right up.
Yeah.
I wish I had a copy right now.
Yeah.
I'd stop the show to watch that. I don't want to see that.
No?
No.
Apparently it's amazing.
I don't care.
I know you don't care.
I hate movies like that. Like I really I have a hard time just sitting and watching a movie that I know is going to make me feel terrible at the end.
Well, yeah.
I want to have fun when I watch a movie. I'm fine with watching a serious drama or whatever the hell. Like Mystic River, I wish I could unsee that movie.
Then don't watch a movie with him because he just goes, oh, and they're all happy at the end.
Wait, what's this?
Don't watch a movie with him.
Have you seen Mystic River?
No.
Mystic River is just the most realistic murder movie ever.
And
they don't catch the killer at the end. Oh, spoiler.
Well, no, I mean, Jesus, it's been out for 10 years.
Yeah, I don't know because she hasn't seen it and I want her to see it now.
Yeah.
It's pretty much your child's murdered. It's not good. No matter what happens, there's no happy ending no matter what, and it's worse than it could have been.
Well, a kind of happy ending would be killing the murderer.
You'd think.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, is that the ending?
No. It's not.
It's a mess. It's a mess.
It's a total.
It's you know what it is? It's Shakespeare. It really is. It's a tragedy.
It's a tragedy, and it's got Sean Penn in it and a whole bunch of other amazing actors. And yeah, we'll definitely. I think you'd like it, but it's one of those movies where it's over and you just don't want anybody to talk to you for half an hour.
Yeah.
You just need to process it.
Yeah,
it's like Requiem for a Dream. You ever seen that?
The what?
Requiem for a Dream?
Nope.
No.
That's
you
one.
gotta see that one too.
That's one one of those movies where I'm like
I watched that for the first time with you.
I stood up and I was like, that's one of the best pieces of filmmaking I've ever seen. Now I want to go kill myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go fucking hang myself in my
go
garage.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we watched it together. Yeah.
He
and
watched it in my parents' basement.
We sat there
Yeah.
through the credits for a little bit. I stood up and I'm like, I'm gonna go home. He goes, yeah, I'm going to bed. And it was like 5 o'clock at night, something like that.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked up.
It was
movie.
terrible, so bad. But it's a great movie.
It was great. It was
But it
just
was
it
over a
really
terrible-
it really affects you on a very sad level.
I can't fucking. I want to go to a movie and I want to stuff my face full of popcorn. I want to laugh. I want to be like, whoa. I want to get scared.
sometimes you need that kind of.
Excuse me.
But that's the thing. I'd prefer to watch a documentary. You know, I'd rather watch something real life that's jarring than a made up movie that's get off of there.
But I have to give the writers and the Darren Aronofsky, and I don't remember who wrote Mystic River. Didn't Clint Eastwood direct?
Clint Eastwood
he directed
that,
it.
yeah, and it was brilliant.
Yeah,
Did a great job.
you have to give them so much credit to make. Oh my god!
Oh, yeah,
her hands are fucking
cold?
freezing.
Yeah, I get the fucking.
Yeah,
Book
she has
2.
the same disease you do, just she's
Yeah.
not a bitch about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, everyone should see Mystic River and everyone should see Requiem for a Dream. Both movies that probably should have won Oscars and did not.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't get on board with those movies. It's hard to watch, man.
Okay,
I've never seen Sling Blade for that reason. I have it on my fucking. I have
Sling
it on
Blade's
my,
great.
I have it on my queue. I just can't bring myself to
But
watch
Sling Blade is a movie that you're not going to feel like that at the end.
Oh, okay.
No, Sling Blade is a movie that you're going to really enjoy. And it's going to kind of be like, yeah, I'm kind of glad that went that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely see that. All right, I'm going to skip over Best Director because I don't want to get sidetracked. And no one cares about these.
I do.
I could see. Okay, I think Mad Max is going to win an Oscar, but not for Best Picture.
It should win for
Yeah.
special effects, honestly, or whatever.
It could. Over
'Cause-
Star Wars, I don't know.
Well, here's the thing: Star Wars was some of the
Digital.
best CGI I've ever seen. However,
Mad
Mad
Max
Max
was-
was
yeah.
all. Most of that movie was fucking real.
Did they still use like the puppets in Star Wars or
Yeah.
Some, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
There
most
was
of
a lot of
the close-up scenes
There was a lot of
were all
prostheses,
puppets. Yeah, and some of, like Simon Pegg is in that movie. Did you know that?
Yeah, he's the junk collector
Yeah.
on Jakku.
Yeah, Simon Pegg in a fucking costume.
Yeah. His giant
is
suit.
that guy?
There's a picture of him like holding the
and,
head in one hand, and he's got a ear-to-ear grin, like he couldn't be happier.
What the hell's his name? The guy who played the Ewok in Return of the Jedi.
Oh, Peter Mayhew. Oh, the Ewok. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Warwick Davis.
Warwick Davis. He's in that movie too.
Oh, of course, he's
Yeah.
in the cantina scene somewhere.
Yeah. So anyway, but
However.
yeah, again, not wanting
But
to
yeah,
get sidetracked.
Star Wars, their special effects were pretty fucking amazing.
Joe's watching.
Did you
Oh,
talk
he is?
about that
Yeah.
calorie goal thing?
No, we'll get into that after this.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I got a Fitbit Surge, and I can look at my text messages as well as other things. Anyway, let's finish this, and then we'll talk about that.
Well, that just reminded me of it.
Yeah. So Best Actor, it goes back to 5 for Best Actor. So it's Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant, Michael Fassbender, Steve Jobs. That's not going to happen. Matt Damon, The Martian.
Matt Damon.
Eddie Redmayne, The Danish Girl, never heard of it, and Bryan Cranston in Trumbo. Now, I haven't seen Trumbo, but I hear it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And I don't think he has a chance, but I would love it for it to be an upset and just Leonardo DiCaprio not win again. Because fucking Bryan Cranston, it's his first Oscar nomination.
Yeah. He might have
Yeah. I haven't seen Trumbo, but I hear it's amazing. It's about Dalton Trumbo, the writer of all those books.
I think you would see Leonardo DiCaprio lose his fucking mind and storm out of the goddamn place.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. I think it's just gonna be like that fucking meme from I'm blanking on it now, where he's got the martini.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the Great Gatsby?
Great Gatsby, yeah. He's just gonna be like, yeah, whatever, I'll get it next year. It'll be fine. I would love Leonardo DiCaprio going up on stage and just like, I would not like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank the internet. Fuck you all, and walk off with his Oscar.
Yes,
yeah,
that would be
that
beautiful.
would be fucking awesome. I think he deserves it for The Revenant, and I know you haven't seen it, but definitely check it out.
We watched the very first trailer that came out. It wasn't even like a full trailer. It was kind of like a teaser trailer that came out. We watched it on this fucking show.
Yeah.
And I was like, this looks great.
It was really good.
I just didn't understand what it fully was, about because there was no information on it yet.
It's also based on a true story.
I've read a little bit about it, and it just and I've seen the small clips of the bear scene.
Yeah.
And that looks really
It's
fucking
good. Yeah.
So I'm pretty stoked to see that.
So I think his only real competition is I don't know, like Michael Fassbender and Eddie Redmayne. They're not going to win for these movies.
Yeah.
Like I could see Bryan Cranston being like out of nowhere winning it, and I'm sure he's a great actor.
Sound like
but
a couple
also,
of hens right now, you know that?
Yeah.
Fine,
Just
doesn't matter.
clucking away about
No,
it.
we're being fucking movie nerds. It's fine. Matt Damon, The Martian. He's had better roles. He has. He's a great actor. He did a great job with that movie. The movie was amazing.
It's Jason fucking Bourne.
Yeah. Sure. No, I think if I were to give Matt Damon an Oscar, it'd be for The Talented Mr. Ripley. Have you seen that fucking movie?
Never seen it.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Like, if you want to see his range as an actor, that's it.
Yeah?
He plays a person who can do an impression of anyone.
Oh.
And it's all him.
I knew someone like that in school.
Did you?
Yeah, and when I went to the
Did ya?
When I went to the IAR, he redid an entire Goodfellas scene, just him with the voices.
Yeah.
He did Pesci, De Niro, and fucking Ray Liotta, synced up the vocals and everything. He couldn't even fucking tell. It was the weirdest thing. It was all post-production.
Type in, go to
Creepy as
YouTube
fuck.
really quick. I don't want to get too sidetracked because I want to get to the Star Wars stuff in here. But type in The Talented Mr. Ripley impressions, and I bet you there'll be a compilation.
You got to say something.
Well, I'm watching you.
I'm watching you try to spell.
Explain the
Talented Mr. Ripley is a really fucked up movie that you should definitely see.
Thank you.
It's got Gwyneth Paltrow, Matt Damon, what the fuck's his name? That guy.
Michael Caine.
I don't think is Michael Caine.
You
in
do
it?
practice an English accent.
It's not coming up.
All right, so
Lips.
yeah.
Oh no.
All right, fuck this. I'm
Yeah,
not
fuck
doing
it.
this. It's
Just
not
watch
working.
the movie. It's available.
Watch it. I don't know why I said
Watch
that.
it.
I'm not really sure why I said that.
All right, so I think that I think this is the best chance that Leonardo DiCaprio's had, and I think he deserves it for this role. It's not just going to be handed to him because it's not going to be handed to him because he got cheated so many times. You know.
Yeah, he deserves it.
So I think that would be great. So best actress, I haven't seen any of these movies.
I don't know any of these cunts.
Wait, let me see.
Well, Jennifer Lawrence for Joy, which I haven't seen. But I haven't seen any of these movies, and I don't know any of these
She's
people.
a good fucking actress.
She definitely is. But I haven't seen the movie, so I can't.
Who else
really
is
tell
on
you.
there? I'm curious.
Kate Blanchett.
She's another
yeah.
one. She played fucking Bob
Carol.
Dylan.
Yeah, well, Brie Larson is supposedly everybody thinks she's going to win the Oscar for Room.
Isn't she a porn star?
Maybe no. Probably not.
Maybe,
You
no.
forgot that sticker, didn't you?
Huh?
You
Hold on.
forgot that
No,
sticker?
shh.
Okay, nothing.
No, okay, never mind. Nothing.
Okay, so best
It's not
supporting
recorded
actor.
or anything.
Best supporting actor. This is a pretty good one.
That was it for the women?
That's the ones that I knew.
These are the ones that I care about. Yeah.
Saoirse Ronan for Brooklyn, and Charlotte Rampling for 45 Years. I haven't heard of any of
I
these
don't
movies.
know. Yeah, okay.
I
might as well stay on IMDb here.
Best supporting actor. This one's kind of interesting because Sylvester Stallone is nominated.
You gotta
He's
root
not-
for
no,
him to get
no.
another Oscar as Rocky.
the same fucking guy.
You gotta.
Yeah, but it's not gonna happen. I'm telling you, it's not gonna fucking happen.
It's not, but that's amazing.
And it's not gonna happen because Tom Hardy for The Revenant should win it.
Yeah.
Now, that being said, Christian Bale was nominated for The Big Short, and Christian Bale, I don't believe, has won an Oscar yet either.
Oh, that fucker deserves one. Big time. Big
So,
time.
and I haven't seen The Big Short, so I can't really say.
He needs a fucking Oscar for The Machinist. Like, somebody should make him one
I don't
for
even,
The Machinist.
I don't even think that movie was goddamn nominated.
That was insane, that movie. And the fact that he did that to his body was incredible. Have you seen that? Have you seen what he
went
looked
from-
like?
So Christian Bale.
Oh, no.
So Christian Bale for this movie, The Machinist, which is, it's an odd movie but very good. I don't think that movie should ever win like Best Picture.
Oh, no.
But for Best Actor, sure. He lost
yeah,
almost
I remember
200 pounds. You know, he went from like he went from
He went from like ripped in Batman to like
No, he went from that to that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He weighed 125 pounds in the picture on the left, and he weighed like 215 in the other.
So he auditioned. I think he auditioned at like 155 for Batman and still got it.
Yeah.
And he thought that there was no possibility that he could ever get it. And then put on like 75 pounds.
He did. I heard he pulled another fucking Patrick Bateman thing for American Psycho. He showed up. He showed up for the rehearsal while the author of the book was there as Patrick Bateman. Like he bought a fucking Giorgio Armani fucking suit and Oliver Peoples glasses and the fucking haircut and everything. Like he did himself up and auditioned as Patrick Bateman.
Yeah.
Like came in the room and met everybody as Patrick Bateman. They said he did the same thing as Bruce Wayne.
That's fucking great.
He's fucking maniac. No Welsh accent, nothing. Just came in speaking, American.
America.
Okay, so as far as fucking Sylvester Stallone winning an Oscar, I think that's ludicrous.
Ludicrous.
He is terrible. He can't even speak. He can barely speak. He should never win an Oscar.
She was in Don John. I saw Don John.
All right. Anyway, so
That was so stupid.
I would be rooting for Tom Hardy in The Revenant.
Yeah.
But who knows? And then it's another thing where it's like, oh, well, The Revenant won too many, and we think that
fuck that shit.
Mark Ruffalo, really, it's his time for spotlight, so we're going to give him the goddamn Oscar for no fucking reason.
Lord of the fucking Rings won like 15 Oscars that year. The Return of the King. So I don't want to hear that nonsense.
I'm just saying. So anyway, it's Sylvester Stallone for Creed, Mark Rylance for Bridge of Spies, which apparently was like, yeah, it was good. I don't know why everyone's going nuts about it, though. Mark Ruffalo for Spotlight, which I've never heard of. Christian Bale for The Big Short, which I've never heard of either, but it's nominated for several Oscars.
I heard The Big Short is really good.
Yeah.
It's all about the crash,
Yeah.
The housing market bubble and everything, like who found it and who exposed the whole thing. But apparently the way it's shot and the way it's because all the financial shit is incredibly confusing for anybody.
Yeah.
The way it's shot, like they kind of explain how everything works in a weird way so that you can follow along better in the movie. And the way they did it apparently is, it doesn't take you out of the movie or anything like that.
I would love to see it. I mean,
I want
to see any movie that Christian Bale's in, but I've never heard of this.
Yeah, it was way under the radar.
Yeah, but I think Tom Hardy. I think he should win. I think if he's going to win a fucking Oscar, he just did Mad Max: Fury Road. He's not going to get Best Actor for that because half the movie he had a mask on his face.
He didn't have any lines, really.
Yeah, so I don't think that deserves to win Best Picture. I think it deserves to win some other stuff.
Most of his lines were
yeah. So anyway, I think he was amazing in The Revenant. Dude, you're gonna fucking love that movie. Why haven't you watched it yet?
You need to watch that like tonight.
I only go to fucking movies if like.
No, we watched it illegally.
Just watch it illegally.
I don't do that.
There's a really good copy of it.
I'm an upstanding member of society.
Okay. Here's what's gonna do it. Here's what's gonna make you watch this when we leave. Tom Hardy plays a piece of shit guy in the West who's a fur trapper who has been scalped and survived it.
Oh, wow.
I wish you could see the look on his face. Yeah. That's
whole awesome.
Left side of his head is just like this gross, like, scar tissue. Yeah, he survived a scalping.
Oh, I'm excited.
Do you think he was really going to fucking coddle him and drag him back? He was going to bury him alive and leave him for dead. That's how that movie.
I don't know. Just shut your mouth.
That was in the preview.
I don't know what's going on.
Watch the movie.
That was in the preview we watched together.
Was it?
Of him, Leonardo DiCaprio dig himself out of his grave and going, my son was the only thing I had, and his dead body there.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, come on.
You ruined it because
I
have a forgetful memory.
It's a long movie. Just watch it.
Shut your mouth.
You sound stupid right now. Just watch it.
All right. Best original screenplay.
Oh, my God. We're going to the screenplay section?
Yeah, no one cares about any of these.
Screenplays for, like, writers. No one cares
Ex
about
Machina. Ooh, that could win.
That should win.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
But I don't know any of these other movies.
So well written.
Best adapted screenplay.
That's for like
would be Room, I guess that might win, or The Martian. That was a book.
Jesus Christ. We don't need to go through all this.
No, but cinematography. Come on, The Revenant and Mad Max. I could see either.
I haven't.
Hateful Eight got nominated for that.
Cinematography.
For cinematography,
I want to.
I could see Hateful Eight winning at least one, but I haven't seen it yet. But I've heard just amazing things.
Yeah,
So
if they, from what I've heard mixed stuff, because like I've heard if you're a Tarantino fan, you'll be in love with it.
Yeah.
If you're not a Tarantino fan, it's kind of hit and miss.
yeah, so I might be on the fence.
Oh, see, I'm a fan. I love everything he's done.
I love his writing, but his cinematography leaves a lot to be desired.
I love everything that he's done. It's so strange. Like, yeah, the way he films shit is so strange, but I don't know why. I just enjoy it. A lot of off-camera freaking conversations and stuff like that. I love that shit. I think it's great. But anyway.
So makeup and hair, Mad Max, The Revenant, and the 100-year-old man who climbed out a window and disappeared.
That's a long title.
Don't know what that is. But I think that's best makeup and hairstyle is going to be Mad Max. I think they've got that in the bag. And then editing, Mad Max, Revenant, Big Short, Spotlight, and then Star Wars. Then we have best visual effects. I think that's either got to go to... I mean, The Martian is whatever. It's the stuff we've been seeing for 20 years now with space stuff. So it's going to be The Revenant for the bear, Star Wars for all the explosions, or Mad Max for all the real explosions. Yeah, and then animated
I
stuff.
Heard George Miller, he's not going to do another Mad Max.
Oh yeah,
no,
that's poop. I want 3 more of those.
Yeah, seriously.
No,
I want to see some fucking prequel shit with fucking Immortan Joe and Furiosa. Like, I'd like to see the origin story of that whole fucking thing. Imagine that shit.
That's sad though, because I think it's just somebody else is going to pick it up and it's going to be ruined.
Probably, yeah.
Why would he not do another one?
I don't know. He just said he's just kind of done with it. Hold on, let me see if I can find it again. It was pretty big news. It was like yesterday, but I didn't think we'd get on this topic, but apparently we're here. So, and
Clover, go away.
Go away.
See, everybody's saying will
Why
direct.
Why is the screen blank?
Oh, because I had something queued up that I didn't want you to see. I wanted to be surprised. There's a big stink 2 days ago. He's quoted as saying he won't make more Mad Max movies. Oh, okay, so this is new to me. Now that the dust is settled and the Australian filmmaker has 2 more Oscar nominations under his belt for the film, he's spoken to the Wrap and clarified the previous statement, which is in fact a misquote. That was a completely garbled interview. I was in New York and it was so noisy, and the journalist was asking me questions on a red carpet at the National Board of Review. She completely got the wrong fragments of information that were just not true. I said no. Another Mad Max movie will not be next. And she took that to mean I never wanted to make another Mad Max. It won't necessarily be next, but I have 2 more stories.
Okay, so it could be a origin story and then a sequel.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, what happened to the other what happened to Mad Max after Fury Road, what happened before Fury Road, what happened to the other characters. Those stories are there. Probably not as the next film, but the film after. I'd like to do one of them. We'll see. As John Lennon said, no one cares.
The thing I like about Mad Max is it could just fit into the whole all the other movies, and just you don't have to make a sequel. It doesn't have to be Thunderdome. It doesn't have to be any of that shit.
Yeah,
they're not really remakes. It's just a different version. Not even a different version. It can fit into the reality with Mel Gibson. You know what I mean? It could be before. It could be after. It could be whatever.
It could be whatever you want it to be. Could be something for the whole family.
Oh my god!
What is wrong?
Just play that video. I want to see what it was.
Oh, I want you to try this fucking wine he's drinking.
Oh, yeah.
Is it gonna be? Am I gonna spit it back in the
cup? No. It tastes like juice. It's good, but it just tastes like juice.
It should be drank out of a sippy cup. It's not bad. It tastes really good.
It tastes like Christmas.
Like all the flavors are really good.
Yeah.
But
just try it. I'm serious. It's good. I liked it.
Yeah, this person at work was just like, "Do you want some wine?" I said, "Yeah." "Do you care what it is?" I said, "No." I'm like, "I'm 33 and I own a home. Free booze is free booze. I'll fucking drink it. I don't give a shit."
It tastes like a candle.
Yes, it kind of does.
It does. It tastes like a fucking Yankee candle.
Yeah, here, try this. This is with the seltzer in it. It's a.
Everyone gets a cold sore.
You get a cold sore, and you get a cold sore. Huh?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's not bad, right?
You're gonna drink my drink in Dick Jenga. It's fine.
What?
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 You're looking at me weird.
You're looking at me weird.
You're weird.
You're weird.
All right.
So's your face.
I have to pee again. What time is it?
Me too.
It's 1 hour and 30 minutes. How about this? How about we play this
Do you want to take a quick pee break? They won't even know.
No, it's fine.
I can't wait 30 more minutes.
We're not.
Okay.
We're going to end soon. I just wanted to play this video for you because I haven't seen it, and I heard it's fantastic. This is like some Trump rally, and these... Okay,
really
so
changing gears here.
Yeah.
This is stupid.
Okay, so...
It is stupid.
What we have is like the Trump, he's the podium for Trump. He's not there yet. And they're doing a performance at these...
Pensacola?
In Pensacola. It's these preteen girls dressed in like American flag type cheerleader outfit type things. I don't know. I can't do it.
I don't know.
Cowardice. Are you serious? Apologies for freedom. I can't handle this. When freedom rings, answer the call. On your feet, stand up tall. Freedom's on our shoulders. USA. Enemies of freedom. Face the music. Come on, boys, take them down. President Donald Trump knows how to make America great. Do from strength or get crushed every time.
What angle do you want me to come at this with? 'Cause
If Donald Trump becomes president, I'm moving out of the country.
he's not gonna.
I'm looking at this old
I
guy
heard
right
he was
here
up
that
in the
wants
polls,
to...
though.
That doesn't matter. They haven't even had the primary yet. It doesn't matter.
I'm looking at this guy
all right,
here.
Just stop this.
And this,
just stop it right now.
This woman here who is second guessing her reasons for coming.
So there are a lot of problems with this.
First of all, they're preteen girls
They're
in little
preteen.
outfits.
Yeah, they're preteen girls in little outfits, and I assume those are Donald Trump quotes. And also, how are they singing for the 25 of them that were on the track?
There's only 3 of them on stage.
I know, they're just lip syncing.
They're clearly lip syncing, and that's fine. Whatever. You want to put on a little show with the cutesy thing. This is spine-tinglingly douchey to the point where I
just imagine him coming up on stage and saying how we need to fucking fight the war against Oceania and Eurasia, and the fucking thought police are gonna kill you for being a Muslim.
So but
then
they
someone
had to
in a Guy
rehearse.
Fawkes mask fucking blows the whole place up.
They had to rehearse this. Like somebody sat back and said, "Yeah, cut and print. Let's do this live."
Yeah, who really thought that, like... There's a lot of problems with it. First of all, it's the lip-syncing thing. And then second of all, like, why are there 3 of them? One's on one side of the podium, 2 are on the other side. I don't understand. Like,
Kurt Bosch...
Who decided that this was all good?
Kurt Bosch originally reposted this on Facebook and just said, I don't want to, like, something to the effect of, I don't want to live here anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
He goes, really, America? This is what we have, really.
USA, USA, we're the land of the free and the home of the brave. USA,
They're not even near the microphone.
the stars and stripes are flying. Let's celebrate our freedom. Inspire proudly freedom to the world. Ameritude.
Look at this guy right here.
Can you please integrate some of this into our next intro?
Our colors don't run, no siree.
No siree.
You're right. I'm watching that guy's face now. It's weird.
What are they doing? Why wouldn't somebody move the podium? There's 6 minutes left.
There's 6 minutes left?
It's actually 2 minutes and 15 seconds. It's probably the longest 2 minutes and 15 seconds of my life.
It's felt like it's going on for at least 5.
A mercy clap.
What the fuck
All
was
right, wait,
that?
hold on. Ah,
wait,
shit.
hang on. Are you sure this is real?
This is real. This happened at his. This is huge right now.
Okay,
People
what's
are losing-
News Now Live?
It says Fox 10 on the
It's
Oh,
Fox.
okay.
It's
All
Fox
right,
10.
so it's a local affiliate.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, who's not clapping? Let's see. This bitch is clapping, but she's pissed. But we knew that. Everybody's clapping except this guy. He looks like he looks like he's like an insurgent or something.
He's gonna assassinate Donald Trump.
He looks British. He wasn't there for Trump. He
You
was
see, the
there
thing
to,
is, like,
he was
I
there
feel
to get intel.
okay. I feel like someone will
That
assassinate
America's
Donald. I
stupid.
feel like someone will assassinate Donald Trump if he's elected, but I feel like
God willing.
I feel like it's just a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be like a Muslim terrorist because he himself is going to incite hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people to the cause to kill America. He's the fucking problem. People like him are the fucking problem.
Oh, they got the lyrics here.
Oh my god.
Cowardice. Are you serious? Apologies for freedom. I can't handle this.
Yeah,
When-
they're Donald Trump quotes.
When freedom rings, answer the call. On your feet, stand up tall.
Wait, hang on.
It says Captain
All that's missing is Captain America punching Hitler. But I'm pretty sure that Cap would tell Trump he's a racist and tell him to piss off just before he chastises everyone in the group. Yeah.
I'm with that guy.
I'll just leave it at that because none of the other comments are going to be, worth it. Oh, speaking of Hitler,
Mein Kampf is a big success.
it's a huge success. They're sold out in Germany. Not
okay.
a copy to find.
Okay. By the way, there's more to it than that.
I'm sure there
Well, let's not take it out of context. This version of Mein Kampf, Mein Kampf is an annotated version, basically going, Hitler said this. This is what really happened. Yeah, it's not a word for word whatever about Mein Kampf. It's they repealed the law because I guess it's been long enough because in my opinion any form of censorship is just as bad as book burning.
That's right. Cunt.
It is. But in Europe they don't, believe it or not, in Europe they don't have the same freedoms that we do. In England they can say you can't say fuck anymore and it's legal. They can pass legislation to say you're not allowed to say fuck in a public place. It'll never happen.
We're heading that direction.
I would never not.
I
say
don't
fuck in a
think
public
so.
place.
But I don't think so. But the thing is, in most countries in Europe, in England, if they wanted to, they can outlaw words.
Yeah.
They can't do that in the United States.
I know,
But socially, it can get to that point. I understand your point. That's not really what I'm trying to say. So in Germany, they had a law that you can't print Mein Kampf. It's not illegal to have it. You just can't reprint it.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, I think that's censorship, and I have a problem with it. I think if you want to be a racist twat, go ahead. Somebody will beat you up at some point.
The first 4,000 copies of Adolf Hitler's Mein Kampf have sold out less than, they missed the than, less than a week after a new annotated version of the Nazi leader's manifesto hit German bookstores. Publishers also received 15,000 pre-orders before sales. I would like to think that most of these are just teachers or like historians.
Not
and
even
whatnot.
that. It's just that it was illegal for so long. People are curious. I've read Mein Kampf.
Yeah, I read it in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's very easy to get in the United States.
I've never read it.
He's a fucking jackass and he's just lying most of the time. It's all propaganda. But I know that as a fairly educated at that point a fairly educated high school.
That's a bold statement.
What?
I don't know how many people are going to agree with you on that one.
On what?
That Hitler was a jackass.
You're a jackass.
Anyhow,
what I'm saying is that from my upbringing and being an American and knowing that Jews are just people.
That's right.
Yeah.
Over there. Let's bring that fucking song back up. I'm an American.
Anyway, they have been denied the ability to even read it for a long time. You know, it's
Please.
remember the thing about the guy who taught his dog to do the Nazi salute in Germany? That guy went to jail for 2 years.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
he said Heil Hitler, and his dog did a Nazi salute, and he went to jail for 2 years. They take that shit seriously there, but it's still a form of censorship.
Yeah.
Good or bad or however you feel about it, it's still a form of censorship. So don't fucking put this.
I just have it queued up just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case we start feeling
Yeah,
really.
maybe we can go out on it.
Patriotic.
So
let's. Thank you.
So
it's your fucking fault, not mine.
So anyway, the annotated version of Mein Kampf is not. It's not just the released whatever Hitler the fuck just said. It's saying, so Hitler said this, and then there's a footnote that says, none of that shit's true, and this is why. Yeah. So the book is a huge propaganda piece. Of course. You know, like he says, I developed hatred for the Jews at such and such date. They're like, actually, he was dating a Jew at the time. It's documented.
Yeah.
The first he tried to marry a Jewish woman and his family wouldn't allow it.
Yeah, you can call bullshit on a lot of his shit. Like the Nazi salute was actually the Roman salute.
Yeah.
The fucking swastika was actually used by Native Americans. It's a symbol of power. Instead of the angled version, it's just square. You know, or the diamond version is a square instead. But he ripped off of everybody. He's completely full of shit, and he was just a crazy nut.
Died in a ditch, lit petrol on fire. That's nice.
All right, I think we're good then, right?
Yeah.
I think we covered all our bases.
Yeah. Hitler's a twat.
That's right.
Let's move it along. Yeah.
All right.
Please, no.
Visit us on Facebook.
Wait a second. You
Face-
didn't do the calorie thing.
Oh, yeah. Do you really want to do it? Do you
I
want to
don't
tell the
care.
story?
You want to do it last time.
Okay,
You kept
so
telling me to remind him.
Okay, so I got this Fitbit, which I didn't really get into much. Right? You don't care? It's good. So anyway, it tells you when you've hit your calorie goal during the day. Let's see how many calories I'm at right now. So how many calories I burned for the day. So it's 33,239 calories. How many I've burned today, right? My calorie goal is like 3,500 based on my diet, right? It'll tell you your calorie goal when you hit it, even if it's like 11 o'clock at night. You could be sitting watching TV and you'll move your arm, or you could be like mid-coitus and it'll go off until you hit your calorie.
And that happened?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Give you a little boost of energy. Sweet.
That's pretty
Working
much
out
it.
is easy.
So we just wanted to let you know that.
Oh,
and,
cool.
And all our listeners.
Maybe I should get a Fitbit.
Yeah, it's nice.
Fitbit.
Yeah.
Did you go over the new mailman stuff too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the mailman.
Still haven't punched the mailman, but I'm gonna.
Oh, it's getting bad? So what happened?
So
is there
okay.
there's new shit?
Yeah, there's new shit.
Oh,
so I get packages a lot from Amazon
That's
or
what she
whatever.
said. You're
an
and-
important guy.
Yeah,
That's what
I'm a
she
very
said,
important
you know.
man.
Yeah.
You
No
know.
one heard that. You said you get packages a lot, and I
Yeah.
said that's what she said.
Okay. That's not what we're talking about.
That was important. Sorry.
So a lot of them
No,
are
no.
a lot of them are delivered via the mail.
What's important is this man and all
go
of his
ahead.
packages
Yeah.
that he
That he
receives on a
receives.
daily basis.
Yeah, right.
So
from your
so-
sexy mailman.
So I get packages from the
Percent
sexy
that.
mailman quite a bit, right?
Sexy mailman's his name now.
So
I don't care if
okay,
he looks like
so
Jack
it's this
Palance.
sexy mailman that never gave you a Batman sticker, even though you gave him your number.
Yeah, true.
So he's a dick because he didn't fulfill his promises. That's first and foremost.
No Batman sticker. I think
So-
wasn't the caveat like for the sticker you have to get the phone number and get in the van?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
He had the stickers in the
So
back of the
okay,
van.
I want the fucking
so he
sticker.
needed her number for a Batman sticker, and she thought that was completely reasonable. So she gave him her number.
Wait, you gave him your number?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted a sticker.
I
Okay.
thought you were fucking around.
No,
You
no,
really gave
this
him your
really
number.
happened. This really happened.
No, it really happened.
So you want to hear the kicker now? This is the kicker. So when he leaves packages, he won't ring the doorbell if my car's in the driveway. But
today
he
and the day
rang
before.
he rang the doorbell one time when I left my car here. right? It was Saturday. Rang the doorbell. My car was here, and I answered the door. And then there were a bunch of times after that he did not ring the doorbell because you don't have to sign for mail packages. He scans it. He leaves it on the stoop, right? Don't have to sign for it. He doesn't have to ring the doorbell.
Some guys ring the bell, let you know that the package is at the door.
He doesn't do that, right? Because we've been home for weeks. It's Christmas break.
Here's your
right?
package.
So
I wanted to make sure it got delivered.
He rang the doorbell. He rang the doorbell one day when I left my car here. And then I think it was you that said, "Do you think he rings the doorbell because he thinks you're not home?" And I was like, "He fucking does. That's what it is, right?" And today was the fucking clincher because my car was at the shop.
No, it was the day before.
The day before?
Because I was in the shower and Ryan was home too, so he was downstairs, not you,
Yeah, so
Ryan.
I wasn't home.
That guy
I
had
was in the
paid
shower.
dirt.
Yeah.
I had just gotten out.
Yeah, so you saw.
And he rang the doorbell. Like it was a couple minutes later, and
Did you
Ryan
go down
came
to
up.
the door?
No, it wasn't like that time that I answered the door with you and I was in a towel.
So he got Ryan. So he's just like, what kind of fucked up house is this?
Anyway,
So he rang the
We
doorbell.
got some giant
So he rang the
Sasquatch
doorbell
hippie-looking
yesterday.
motherfucker
No, it
downstairs.
was today.
No.
Oh,
well,
yesterday
yesterday.
was the
So
thing.
he rings the doorbell yesterday when I'm not home, but Ryan's home and she's home because Ryan doesn't have a car right now either. So he only saw her car in the driveway, right? And then today he rings the doorbell again when my car was in the shop and I answered the door. I was like, "What's up?" Yeah, fucking guy. I should punch him, right?
You should. Oh, hold on. He's trying very hard. Maybe you should wait until he catches you coming out or going into the shower. And
Carly
then
said
you
I
punch him in the
pronounced
face.
via wrong. Via?
It's either or.
It's either or. Shut up, Carly.
I say via. Via sounds fucking
Yeah.
weird. Is Carly from a different country?
just say-
She's from Connecticut.
Oh, God. She's been counting money all her life.
Hey, Joe, text me if Carly's going to be a good sport.
A good sport about
Yeah.
what?
About Star Wars.
Oh, no, she wants to watch Jar Jar.
Oh. I was going to see if it was okay. Jar Jar's her favorite.
What?
And with that, we're done. Play this.
Wait, who's favorite?
It's Joe's girlfriend, Carly.
Jar Jar Binks is her favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Sorry, Carly.
Have a good night, everyone.
I hate Carly.
Sorry, Carly.
I don't know who she
Carly,
is. But
we like you.
I
It's
hate
fine.
her. If you want a tattoo, go to Hudson Valley Tattoo Company. If you know a veteran who needs to talk, check out HV Veterans Alliance on Facebook. If you're looking for some sci-fi, fantasy, comic book stuff, HV Transmitter. Hudson Valley Transmitter. There you go. That's how you get plugs out.
Yeah. adamdeadradio.com.
And
Butt plugs.
You just said butt plugs. That's not.
Yeah, that's a plug.
That's a plug.
When's that?
She just said butt plugs, and it is a plug.
We can't ramble through this. We only
What?
have
Wait, why?
We can't ramble because it's going to end.
This
I don't
is
want
the
it to
outro?
end. This is
I don't
the
like
outro.
this as the outro.
I do. What do you think?
It's a terrible
I like it
shade.
too.
Yeah, it's great. All right, see you fuckers next week.
Bye.
Oh, say can you see it's not so easy, but we have to stand up tall and answer freedom's call. USA, we're the land of the free and the home of the brave. USA, the stars and stripes are flying. Let's celebrate our freedom, inspire proudly freedom to the world. Ameritude, American pride, it's attitude, it's who we are. Stand up tall. We're the red, white, and blue, fiercely free. That's who. Our colors don't run, no siree. Over here, over there, freedom and liberty everywhere.